Yeah, I came from the bottom with the scar on my chest and the blade in my palm. This is Conqueror's blade, I was made in the storm, and I'm bringing the calm. An Elysium peak where the titans collide. Every strike is a war to be won. From the borderlands night to the Ulster light, I've been fighting since day one. Squad at night, night to the crown. Never back down when the fate get loud. Bleeding in the dirt, but I still stand proud. Every setback I set up, I'm ready right now. Yeah, squires rising, iron flying, pyres burning, kings defying. Destiny's a test, I'm grinding, fighting wars with a heart of lion. Carry the sound, bury the doubt. From Elysium peak to the throne, we wear the crown. Faith like a hammer, swinging on the beat with a flow so mean it'll break through stone. From Manor to the field to the Ulster gates, I've been claiming these lands as my own. The dream is a goal, your city of kings of the empire's fate is made. The capital calls, one house will rise, crown the fire of Conqueror's blade. Yo, raise that banner, bang that drum at the baseline, run to the kingdom come. No surrender, I'm second to none. I'm the shadow to the sun, and the war ain't done. Squires rising, iron flying, pyres burning, kings defying. Destiny's a test, I'm grinding, fighting wars with a heart of lion. Carry the sound, bury the doubt. From the borderlands throne, Foghladha's crown.
Squires rising, iron flying, pyres burning, kings defying. Destiny's a test, I'm grinding, fighting wars with a heart of lion. Carry the sound, bury the doubt. From the borderlands throne, Foghladha's crown. From the empire's ashes to the emperor's throne, this is crown and cross. This is your war report.
Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of the War Report. We are back with the brand new season here with Crown and Cross, the Sacrum, Romanum season. It's finally it's kind of a Bavarian season of sorts. We got the Holy Roman Empire. You guys probably know Charlemagne, little guy that you probably learned about in school. You know, he kind of kicked off this whole thing. So one tidbit that I really enjoyed about this season is the fact that the Holy Roman Empire gave way to what would later become the Renaissance fashion trend. So you're going to see a lot of cool outfits throughout. This is kind of pre-Renaissance era fashion. It's kind of cool. So the skin should be really good this season. Overall, pretty interesting war. It's the Blue Season War. You know, things got pretty crazy out there. It was a little violent like usual. It's quite honestly my favorite night of the season. Opening night is always a blast. This was September 23rd. We're going to walk through everything tonight. So if you are brand new to the game, be sure to use that S24530 code. That'll get you some loot. I think a free unit. If you're a returning player, S20 or R24530, that'll get you another unit. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at events. So we have one more event this phase. So I really like the titles on the patch notes for these phases are so much better than the titles that are in game. Like Rising of a Hero, that's way better than the version that they give us in game now. So I'm going to just roll with those. So this is the Rising of the Hero phase, which is the blue season. September 27th is the last time that you're going to have to fight with blue units only. And then we're going to be in a purple season. So look forward to that. We will have the max house rank of 3. We did get a late start this season, so usually they started on Thursday. This season they started on a Friday, so you lost a day, which made everything level 2 today. So anyone that was hoping to get that level 3 was not able to. Let's go and look at some key terms real quick. Pretty much prestige is the value of land that you own. A claim is the total amount of prestige that you earn across the course of the season. Renown is a change in your property value, whether it goes up or down when you take possession of something. And triumphs is the end of season prize money that we're all fighting for. Looking at tonight's war summary, we have 2 regions in play. Alliance-wise, it kind of looks pretty groovy here, but there are people in Anadolu. They just aren't in alliances yet. So battle number 1, we had 23 warring factions, 8 alliances, 51 fiefs, 46 fief changes, and 9,800 total prestige on the field. Over in Anadolu, there was 1,650 total prestige with 9 fiefs available. The cohorts gobbled up 58% of that. 42% would be the miscellaneous houses out there. Over in the Borderlands, there was 8,150 total prestige with 42 fiefs available. You kind of see why everyone came to the Borderlands to play. So Tribunal grabbed up 20%, brand new to the season. They are a mixture of several of the endgame houses. Then War Crimes, which is looking to hopefully rival them. That's 19%. The High Council, which quite honestly looks like they have their eyes on potentially getting some of that cake tonight. And they had 15%. They were doing a tremendous job out there. Chaos Undivided. Good to see you guys trying for that Magoo pocket. I knew you guys would be there. 7%. No Evil. Decide, you know what? Screw you guys. Screw that noise up in the north. We're going to go south and capitalize on everything. They got 6% of that. All right, we're going to look at the economy real quick. Not a whole lot going on right now because we only have one night so far, but we did see Niscona's poor little guy downgrade since the last index. All right. So, top fiefs right now. Steinclip over in Osteria. This one is level 7. It is primed and ready to siege. Yeah, so once Osteria opens on next Tuesday, go get that fief, keep it at level 7, or if it's at level 6 by then, get it back to level 7. That gives you some siege crafting. It'd be good to have that on the map this season. Most prestigious fiefs in the rank 6 category: Chrysanthus, Abritus, Esternopolis, Das Bulwark, Elbogen, Mersacuda, and Nordtal. Level 5s, we have Alter Westburg, Beka, Fort Hypate, Basindia, Drywalder, Grunfeld, Hugelstadt, Lystria, Ostel, Platland, Cynthius, Salonia, Whalewind, Zedeni, and Westburg. Alright, looking at the builders. There are no builders yet. Nobody's building anything yet. Looking at unit kit crafting. Look at all that unit kit crafting. So this season we should be able to craft because we have the Borderlands. Borderlands is where you can craft all those special purple things that you need to craft to be able to make most of these. So Steinclip you can't get to. Abritus you can get to. That has a Hushing. Rediari is at for the Brasho kits. Now the big one, Zweihander kits over at Dosborg, can't get there yet. And no other Zweihander. Oh wait, Nordtal. Nordtal's in that bloody region too. So no Zweihander kits yet. You do have the Halberd Sergeant kit over at Lystria. That's a pretty cheap kit to craft. Kriegsbrüder kit is the cheapest kit to craft of that category, which seems to be all in Osteria again. Whalewind. Whalewind has the Kriegsbrüder kits. If you need cheap purple kits, that's where you craft them. Alright. Looking at Siege, however, there you go. So, again, Steinclip has your grape shot cannons if you can save it from downgrading when it opens. Well-made grape shot cannons can be crafted at Zedeni. Well-made cannons can be crafted at Esternopolis and Whalewind. Well-made watch arrow launchers, Esternopolis, Das Bulwark, Cynthius. Well-made Scorpios, Nordtal, Grunfeld, and Hugelstadt. Well-made Culverns, Nordtal, Lystria, Ostel, Westburg. And well-made mortars at Salonia. Now, if you're looking for fief quests, here you go. You can drop off 10 rare Rebel Cavalry kits for 4,200 player XP over at Chrysanthus. Top honor gains, Abritus, 1 epic artillery for 840. Top house EXP, Zedeni, 100 regional exotics for 240. You can also drop those off at Beka, Basindia, or Lystria. Get the same price right there. Alright, we're going to take a look at Anadolu first. Here you go. 1,650 regional prosperity with 9 villages in play. 44% free houses versus 56% legion. Top 5 seasonal landowners, Explicit with 500 and Bastarius with 200. The top prestigious stronghold is Marsicota, Chrysanthus, Abritus, and Esternopolis, all of which are rank 6. Pretty much every village in Anadolu starts at level 2. It's very rare you ever see one that's not level 2 at the start. Now looking at the war map, this is what we have. So the independents are all over there hugging that far east side. Boat trip away. The rest is cohort land. Now I'm not sure why. Oh, it's because it's locked. That's why it's black. Okay. I was kind of wondering why aren't the cohort fiefs showing blue, but that's because it's locked. Locked is black. All right. So Anadolu Kingdom changes. Explicit gain 3. Bastarius with 1. Houses of Anadolu right now. Explicit versus Bastarius versus the cohorts. We don't really have that far to go before this is open, right? Yep, just phase 4. Nobody's eligible. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the Borderlands. Now, the Borderlands is an interesting place. I divided it into 2 halves for the main map. So you'll see the south half, and then, or the north half and the south half. Altogether, there's 8,150 regional prosperity with 8 towns, 34 villages. Currently a prosperity tier of 1. Totally devastated with 33% rating. Top 5 seasonal landowners. Warforged came in and dominated with 1,240 acclaim. They grabbed up pretty much all the towns. Durandon said, hey, we want this one, and got 900. Homegrown went up in the far northwest and got 600. Venators got 600. And Undying Wolves got 600. You're looking for prestigious strongholds in the Borderlands. Whalewen and Zidane are your rank 5s. Flourishing Villages is Sanseong at rank 2. Looking at the northern Borderlands, this is what we have. So you got the locked fiefs. Those are not qualified to be attacked yet. And then you got the High Council up there in the northwest, 1,200. You got War Crimes right there at the lower north, 1,550. You have Hibernia huddling up near No Man's Town, 300. Revenant down there at Wilka and Canaluda, 300. And New World Order sprinkled over there at Gongdi and Bafoa with 300. Looking at the south end, you have Tribunal grabbing up 1,650. Chaos Undivided with 600. You have No Evil grabbing up some land down there in the south with 540. Independence gained 300, and then Conquest popped up on the map, getting Penglai, the bouncy house, for 150. Looking at the battles of the Borderlands, there you have it. Warriors gained 1, Vanguard with 2, Supply Watchers with 1, Ice Spartans with 2, Durandon with 2, Venators with 3, Warforged with 6, Yggdrasil with 2, Solemn Silence with 4, Lawless with 2, Homegrown with 4, Vigilantes with 2, Speak with 2, Undying Wolves with 4, Bastarius with 1, Odin or Goshkia with 1, Goshkia Dub with 1, Here with 1, and Con with 1. Looking at the houses of the Borderlands, there you have it. The Borderland Legion sits upon the throne. Warforged is the only regional baron. Regional stewards include Durandon, Vanguard, Homegrown, Undying Wolves, Venators, Solemn Silence, Ice Spartans, Vigilantes, Warriors, Speak, Yggdrasil, Supply Watchers, Lawless, Goshkia Here, Goshkia Dub, Bastarius, and Khan. Alright, looking at the race for the capital so far, and I'm going to have to change this because this is the old Borderlands information. It's supposed to be 3,000, I believe. I'm pretty sure it changed to 3,000 this season. This is the first time in Conqueror's Blade history that Borderlands is considered a side capital. Pretty interesting tidbit there. Alright, let's take a look at Australia, just real briefly. Sorry, not that one, the other one, the map. Let's look at the map. So, right now, this is what it would have looked like. Yeah, so, but there is not a whole lot that would be available to you right this week anyways. So we're going to have this next Tuesday. So if you need a screenshot so you know where things are, there you are. If you really want to, you can hit me up and I will send you a link that will let you interact with the map. And that can help with the plan. So hit me up. Just hit me up on Discord, Foghladha. You know my name. You can spell it. Or hit me up in game and I will PM you the link. I have no problem handing you over that. Alright, so let's go ahead and just skip on over to the new houses. We got a few. Yggdrasil, I don't know why your logo isn't loading. I will check on that and make sure it's fixed. Supply Watchers, we got an easy logo. And then Venators. Keep an eye out for these guys. That's Meathead's new deal. He's got a new ride and he's looking to take some capitals. Alright, let's go ahead and look at the fief race right now. Level 2 houses. The top 20 are Warforged, Durandon, Homegrown, Undying Wolves, Venators, Solemn Silence, Vanguard, Explicit, Ice Spartans, Bastarius, Lawless, Warriors, Vigilantes, Speak, Yggdrasil, Supply Watchers, Khan, Goshkia Dub, Goshkia, and Here. Looking at population changes since last season, Yggdrasil, new house on the block, 91. Vigilantes gained 23 since last season, Durandon gained 15, and Lawless gained 11. As for population declines, Solemn Silence lost 22, Ice Spartans lost 20, Khan lost 7, Warforged lost 6, and Goshkia lost 5. Prestige gains and losses, guess what guys, there aren't any because we don't have 2 weeks yet. So, top 10, Warforged of War Crimes, 1,250 prestige. Toolstrom is the liege of this alliance, or this house. Sorry, jumping the gun here. Alright, Durandon in second place with 900 prestige. Real Trillion is the liege of this house. Next up in third place we have Homegrown of the High Council with 600 prestige. Your Leaf's the liege of this house. Next up in 4th place, we have Solemn Silence of Chaos Undivided with 600. Melodier is the leash of this house. 5th place, we have Undying Wolves of the High Council with 600 prestige. Waviest Dread is the leash of this house. 6th place, we have Venators with Tribunal, 600 prestige. Meathead is the leash of this house. 7th place, we have Vanguard of Tribunal with 600 prestige. Tong Tong is the leash of this house. 8th place, we have Explicit with 500 prestige. Shinasu Toyoshi is the leash of this house. That's going to take some practice. 9th place, Ice Spartans of Tribunal with I'm Secret as the leash. And then 10th place, you have Bestarius with 350. Jose Dav is the leash of this house. All right, let's break it on down to our top 30, which is top 20. There you go. All right, scoping in those alliance rankings, and our first up, the free agents. Durandon, 900 points. Explicit with 500. Bestarius with 350. Yggdrasil with 300. And Supply Watchers with 300. Looking at alliance changes, we didn't really see anything other than brand new alliances being formed. We didn't have any gains or losses. Let's skip on that. And then top 10, we have Tribunal with first place, 1,650 prestige. We have Venators, Vanguard, and Ice Spartans. War Crimes in second place, 1,550 prestige. We have Warriors, Warforged, and Broken Cross. No, Broken Cross isn't there, I don't think. Third place, the High Council with 1,200 prestige. Seasonal Claim of 1,200. Homegrown and Undying Wolves in the mix with this alliance. Fourth place with Chaos Undivided with 600 prestige. Death Guard, Solemn Silence, and Old Guard in this alliance. Fifth place we have No Evil with 450 prestige. Speak, Hear, and See in this alliance. Sixth place we have Hibernia with 300 prestige. We have Goshkia Dove, and Order of Valor in this alliance. Seventh place we have Revenant with 300 prestige. We have Vigilantes in this alliance. Eighth place we have New World Order with 300 prestige. Regulators, Lawless, and Weight and Salt in this alliance. Ninth place, Conquest with 150 prestige. Con is in this alliance. And I don't know. Yeah, we don't have a 10th this week. Looking at the overall seasonal claim board so that you can tell who's where. Valkyries, I'll see what's up with your logo as well. But there you go. This is where the alliances stack up day one. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at that historical rankings board. We have Vanguard leading the pack, 473,000 total acclaim. Then Homegrown in second with 290,000. Kingdom with 271, and that wraps up our top three. Looking at alliances, we have Hibernia with 670,000 taken first. We Don't Read with 588. Then Newsvolt with 360. Looking at the historical renown board, we have Goshkia leading the pack with 10,645 renown, followed by Kingdom with 7,635. Vanguard in third with 5,740. As for alliances, Hibernia leads with 22,150. Maelstrom in second with 8,410, and then Deucevolt with 6,315. And that brings us around to the close of our show. I do have a new little music video for you all for the closing, so be sure to stay for that. And I look forward to seeing you guys this season. If you would like to be featured on the War Report, I am doing interviews. And every Saturday I will be having 2 to 3 guests. And I'd like to interview your liege, your shot callers, whoever you want. Just reach out to me and let me know. I would love to have you on the show. I'm going to be trying to reach out to as many of you as I can throughout the season, get you scheduled. So, in any case, look forward to seeing you all later. Have a good one, folks.
One blade, two blades, three blades, four. Always wanting, forever wanting more. My hands are shaking, my mail is dented. The Saxon blood, it is not self-inflicted. I've learned the prayers of Roman, I've learned to curse. My ambitions are hunger, getting worse and worse. My master's voice, a constant drone. Protect the cross, protect the Pope on his throne. Too many pagan faces, too many names, too many towns turned into burning flames, too many heroes, too many graves, for all the glory that no one saves. Just hollow, 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 my legs are tired, my back is sore. Sleeping in mud on a cold rime floor. They tell me to listen, they tell me to serve. I'm losing my faith, losing my nerve. They say be honest, be brave, be true. But I've seen what a Frankish life can do for you. They say a knight's honor is all you need. But I'm planting a different, darker seed. Too many pagan faces, too many names, too many towns turned into burning flames, too many heroes, too many graves, for all the glory that no one saves. Just hollow, 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 my master's blade, a flash of steel, the fear in his eyes, a wound that won't heal. I stood behind him, a shield from the blow, and watched him fall, watched his blood flow. Now I stand here, my sword in my hand, the last of the generals in this conquered land. The crown of Augustus, a weight of cold stone, but I'll bear it all, I'll bear it alone. A thirst unending, a hunger I can sate, for a crown of fire and a holy empire of hate. Stone on stone, bone on bone, the throne of Achim awaits. I walk